Boxing King Media in association with Boxro, BCB's Dan Mola, another successful show in Wolverhampton. Early night.
Early night, early bath. It's been a long season, so one more week to go, Gull, and then we can have a few weeks off. And I think I had long hair before this season started. It's been a long one, but a really good one. We've had some great nights over the course of the last 11 months, and another one tonight.
Definitely. A good show tonight. Obviously, matchmaking again. You guys are always spot on with the matchmaking. A couple of the journeymen felt like they should have got a win tonight. Stuart Greener felt like he won the fight. Carl Sampson thought he felt he should have at least got a draw. You know, what are your thoughts on them two fights?
Yeah, I thought they were real tough evenings for the home fighters, and I thought that Stu Greener brought it against Dylan Norman in only his second fight under the management of and training of Wayne Alcock. Real learning fight for Dylan Norman, and then Francie Lesoho. Welcome to the pros. That's what it's all about, and that was a tough night against Carl Sampson, but thankfully they both come out on the right side of a 39-38. But yeah, look, I'm not here to lie. On another night it could have gone the other way, but thankfully we've been on the wrong side of it plenty of times ourselves, so when they come our way we'll take them.
I can vouch for that. You definitely have. Obviously Ashley Lee's headlined the show. Obviously the other fighters, you had Jermaine Osborne. He showed a different side to himself today, very patient.
Absolutely. You've watched him from the very start of his career, and under the tutelage of Richie Carter, he's really maturing as a fighter. Yes, he's 32, but he's a young 32 in terms of his experience, had quite a lot of time out of the game. And I thought tonight he just showed a real different side, like you say, a real patience to his craft. And that's what we want from him. We stepped him up to 6. He proved he's got that in the tank. We want to kick him on again, get him one of those area titles and push him on from there. But a real different, composed, patient performance from Jermaine Osborne Edwards, who must be really pleased.
Definitely. I think he was a bit disappointed that he didn't take the guy out. He missed with a few backhands, but overall he stayed composed.
Yeah, he stayed composed, and he wants to put people out because he's got a real raucous crowd who they're not in terms of their boxing.
I know the word you're looking for, but I can't think of it.
In terms of their boxing IQ, it's not maybe where the likes of yourself is, but in terms of his performance and his career and getting better fight by fight, that was the kind of fight he needed. 6 good rounds against a decent opponent, and he passed every test.
It's called Josh Stokes. He's saying he wants an area title fight. How far do you think he is from something like that?
What, Jermaine? Josh Stokes at light heavy. He's having a big dinner.
I think he said Josh Stokes. I might have got that. Somebody Stokes from the Midlands.
Yeah, whether Tom's coming out of retirement, I'm not too sure. But well, look, I think Jermaine is absolutely ready for an area. He probably maybe want another 6-rounder under his belt and then kick on for an area by the end of the year. Whomever that may be against, it'll be a good fight.
And this venue, every time we turn up here, it's always sold out. You attract a real big following in Wolverhampton. Is the dream to just keep banging shows out here, or is it a bigger venue, Wolverhampton?
We love this venue, and we're absolutely committed to this venue, so we won't be leaving this venue. But there are other venues in Wolverhampton if we needed to go on to a different level. But this place can hold a lot more than we're holding at the moment. So yeah, look, ourselves and the HANGER, we're together in Wolverhampton. We're onto a really good thing, and we just want to keep on building our fighters.
You got another show next week, because every time I do speak to you, there's always another show, whether it's next Friday or next Saturday. But I believe next Saturday on the 30th, you've got a show in Birmingham, and you tell me.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's our final show of the season. We got Tommy Gunn Collins topping the bill. We've got Dylan Chima, who won boxing, and talking about Stu Greener. Stu Greener gave Dylan nightmares not so long back. So looking forward to seeing those two in action. Liam O'Hare, who I know you're a fan of from Hereford. He's the guy who used to be a ballet dancer. So there's not too many who make that cross from ballet dancing to pro boxing. So really looking forward to our final show. And if I'm honest, quite looking forward to a couple of weeks off, mate.
I was going to say, how many weeks have you got off? Because I doubt you got much of August off. Are you back in the game at the end of August, early September?
Yeah, first Friday in September. Errol's getting us down to Torquay, so we're looking to put on a female Commonwealth title down in Torquay, Rumble on the Riviera. So yeah, looking forward to that one, mate. So yeah, there's no rest for the wicked.
Tell us a bit about that show, because I can't think of many shows in Torquay, and obviously it's miles away from here.
Yeah, a long way away, but we've got a number of fighters down that way. We work with Gareth Haag, and we've got Carl Robson from Plymouth, so a couple of decent boxing men down in South Devon. And you've got the likes of Chris Shergold, who's from down there. Chrissy's the one that we're looking at for that Commonwealth title against someone from the Black Country, so hoping to get that passed and announced next week, so looking forward to that one. And then we've got the likes of Shannon Willey, who's been here at Wolverhampton. He's from Exeter. We want to get him a fight closer to home. James Drummond, who unfortunately lost to Ben Thomas on his debut in Birmingham. Want to get him on a home show. We've got the likes of Des Newton, Chris Hadaway, used to be in the away fighters but can sell some tickets. So nice part of the world. The sun will be shining, and yeah, looking forward to it, mate.
I hope it is, because the clouds came down tonight. Last one, Dan, just want to get your opinion on this whole Conor Benn, Chris Eubank thing. What's your opinion on the fight happening, and if it happens, how does it go down?
It's a tough one, isn't it? Because the fight fan in me wants to see it to some degree, because Nigel Benn was my hero growing up. He was one of the reasons why I started to get into boxing and the reason why I love the sport. But let's be honest, Benn versus Eubank Jr. doesn't happen if they're not the sons of the two fathers. If it does happen, it'd be interesting to see what weight. Is it going to be 156, 158? It'd be also interesting to see what the rehydration clause is. I think that's going to be key to it. If the rehydration clause isn't in there, then I don't think the fight happens. And it's just what weight it's going to be. You know yourself from Amir Khan fighting Canelo, what Canelo probably walked into the ring at. And I think that's what Benn's team want to avoid. So the boxing purist in me feels that maybe it shouldn't happen. The fight fan in me will probably end up paying 20 quid to watch it on pay-per-view, mate.
Fair play, and I'll probably be the same. Just pick me a winner. Let's just say that more than likely there's going to be a rehydration clause that Chris will be happy with. If it happens, how do you think it goes down?
I'll always be team Benn, no matter who they fight, where they fight. I love his dad, one of my heroes, so team Benn all the way, mate.
Fair play, Dan. Anything else you want to add before I let you go?
Just thank you to you, as always, Boxing King Media, supported us from the very start. You're one of my favourite people in boxing, you know that, and thanks for everything you do. You do a great job, mate.
Appreciate that, Dan. All the best, and enjoy the couple of weeks off coming up.
Top man, thanks.